most creatures of 3/3, and we're good to go. Lathril, the Blade of Elves, and we're gonna get 4 elves. Ooh, that's pretty good. Just want to keep the Archdruid back, because the Archdruid, at least one of them, is gonna create the pumpage for Tyvar. So let's go. All right, everyone's doing their job. We got the Druid pumping up the board. We got Lathril, the Blade of Elves, making our board nice and wide, and Tyvar, the Pummeler, is going to pummel the competition. Again, they're tapped out. You don't have to worry about sequencing here. So bam, look at that. Good game. Now we're gonna do this one more time. Look how much damage this is. Bam. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. So a little bit of an announcement today before I get into the deck. I have 7 Foundations pre-release codes. So what that basically means is when you buy like a Foundations pre-release box thingy, you get a code, and those codes are worth 6 Foundations packs. So I actually have 7 of them. Okay, so I am trying to give these away. I am going to give them away. So basically what I want you to do is leave a comment, join the Discord, and then obviously you have to be subscribed to me. But like other than that, I'm going to be giving away 7 of those things, 6 packs times 7. So mass for blockers, right? So 7 times 6, I think that is 42, excuse me. We'll be giving those away. So make sure, like I said, make sure to comment, make sure to join the Discord, and you'll have an opportunity to give those away. I'll just be random, and I will announce those in about a week. So make sure to join up, and let's go ahead and dive right into the deck. All right, Golgari Elves, baby. So Llanowar Elves are back. So it always feels weird. So do you say Llanowar Elves is back or are back? I don't know, because elves is plural. I don't know. Either way, the thing is back. You can add 1 green source. So if you notice, a lot of different decks, I have seen a few decks running the other, like Mana Dork Elf. I am going in a little bit of a different route because of how aggro the meta is. I am going for like the black route. Obviously we have Glissa and Lathril, the Blade of Elves. So the Golgari version I think is a little bit better than the mono black version, or mono green version, excuse me, just because, you know, you have removal. It gets rid of all these like little mice, and the Duress is also very nice as well, because creature decks do have a hard time with temporary lockdown and sunfall and whatnot. So Lathril, the Blade of Elves, whenever this deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green elf creature tokens, and then tap 10 untapped elves you control. Each opponent loses 10 life and you gain 10 life. So that is pretty awesome. Hopefully we can kind of, you know, get into a wide board state here, but a lot of times you just want to keep this as a creature, just kind of like be persistently annoying. So Menace, we obviously will deal 2 damage to get 2 1/1 green elf creature tokens. But how can we, obviously with the Leaf Crown Visionary, this is an older card, but of course we're going to be running other elves you control get +1/+1. Whenever you cast an elf creature spell, you may pay green if you do draw a card. Now you could definitely make the case that this deck should be a little bit lower to the ground with an ability like this, because we do. So I am a little bit on the fence here. So like, should I be running the 1-drop elf here? I guess we could just kind of look it up here really quick. Shouldn't take that long at all. Here it is, the Stalwart. You could definitely make the case, or you can even run this to kind of get this lower to the ground. There's a lot of different ways you can build it, but I'm going to build it kind of like almost like a mid-rangey. I don't know. I kind of like it either way. So Wildborn Preserver, this has got flash. Whenever another non-human creature you control enters, you may pay X. When you do, put X +1/+1 counters on this creature. And of course this is an elf, so it just kind of worked nicely. We've got the Elite to create another, just get some bodies down. Whenever this enters, if you control another elf, create a 1/1 green elf creature token. Now, of course, you want to have another elf when this comes out onto the battlefield. So it's going to be a little bit awkward, especially because we are not running that low to the ground stuff. But again, I don't want to just auto lose to aggro. Sometimes you could just lose straight up to aggro, and that's really aggravating. So I do like the all this removal package here. This is a total of 10 with a 4 Duress. So. And then let's go into the Elvish Archdruid. Again, we are going to be buffing out the elf creatures +1/+1 with the Visionary. So that's 2 different creatures, 8 total creatures that we can buff up. And you're going to say, well, how do we use the mana sync? So add green for each elf you control. How do we get like that type of mana sync ability? Well, there's the Leaf Crown Visionary, which can go crazy later in the game. But what I like is to go for Tyvar the Pummeler. So creatures you control get +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Now, obviously, you say like, well, you don't really have that many like big creatures, but you kind of do though, because Tyvar's a 3/3 alone, and then the Elvish Archdruid and the Visionary pump it up. So this could be like easily like a 4/4 or a 5/5, and then you give all of your creatures +4/+4. It's like, it's enough to win the game. So the Elvish Archdruid, we do have that mana sync ability. So I think we kind of got into the deck enough. You do have to run a decent amount of black for this early black removal, but I think it's worth it in my opinion. If you're gonna be running best of 1 and you don't want to grit your teeth every single time you go against mice or something like that, and you want to have a fighting chance, I think running this early removal package is well worth it. So As always, we are going to give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. We do have a brand new Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members. Tut51, thank you so much for your support. It means the absolute world to me. I'm being serious. Like, thank you so much. So, welcome aboard to the almighty Blood Artist board. And again, just going into that Foundations pack thingy, make sure you comment and join the Discord. And I guess you can subscribe, but that is really the only thing. Comment, Discord, subscribe, and 7 of those 6 packs will be given away. Sorry, 7 of the packs, 7 of the codes will be given away, 6 packs each, and that will be about a week. We'll say a week. Loosely a week. I will announce the winners on here, and that's about it. So just keep in mind that only you can help protect the Aether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Dear Guido, hello. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and keep this. Typically, you want to start off with a Llanowar Elf, but this is okay as well. Alright, let's go for the Duress here. Oh, well, this Disturbing Mirth card is definitely disturbing, I can tell you that much. But I think removal is also kind of gross. So, if we can just, like I said, this deck is a little bit different. I think just because of how aggro the meta is, I definitely want that early black, like Duress, not cut down, Disfigure, whatever you want. But I think it's pretty important in this meta. Obviously, we're not playing anything super crazy aggro, which is nice, but I'm not running that little one-drop elf, the other mana dork, but what I am running is the Elvish Archdruid. Hopefully we can get some more elves down, because right now we're looking a little sus. Phyrexian Fleshgorger, wow, so this is definitely a weird pile. Unfortunately, we kind of get into a Lathril when we already have one, but it is what it is. If this can survive, that's exactly why we like the Duress. The Duress got rid of the removal, so Disturbing Mirth, sure. Sacrifice a Bitter Enchantment and they draw 2. Yeah, this deck is good, but don't see a whole lot of Fleshgorger anymore. I'm assuming it's the life gain, but I mean, I haven't really explored too much life gain yet from Foundations. There's Bitter Triumph. Unfortunately, Lathril goes bye-bye, so not looking super great here. There it is. There's our lovely Llanowar Elves. Okay. It's always kind of bugged me a little bit that it says Llanowar Elves and not Elf. I don't know. It's always bugged me a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. Of course, we got 2 elves down now, so we're good. Speaking of plural elves, hopefully we can just get all of them down. Bitter Reunion. So I don't know what the Bitter Reunion's for. Do they want to like reanimate something and get haste? Not really sure. And Hopeless Nightmare, that's fine. We do have 2 Tyvar, the Pummelers, so that's fine. Vagavol's Faithful. Alright, so we got a little bit of reanimation. That makes sense. Typically, that's what you do with the Bitter Reunion. So I guess a big Fleshgorger with a big one. The big addition. And a Glissa. So Glissa can definitely shut off combat. That's pretty nice. What do we do here? I mean, the sequencing is pretty important here. So let's go in for our second Elvish Archdruid, buff up the board even further. That way we're at 4-5 and we swing in with Lathril. And we can still go in for Glissa. Or maybe we go for Tyvar? I mean, Tyvar can buff the board too, even further, so that's actually kind of cool, but I think for now we just want to get our elves down, right? So swing in with you. I don't think... Now that we're out of shock and cut down range, all my lowest creatures are 3/3 and we're good to go. Lathril, the Blade of Elves, and we're gonna get 4 elves. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And I don't know. Now that we could go for Glissa, I think we should still, because we shut off combat on the back end. But next turn's gonna get absolutely nasty. Tyvar comes out to play, and let's go. I think so the next turn we'll be able to activate this. Right now we can still protect him with just tapping. But this is looking pretty damn good to me. Disturbing Mirth, you're gonna need a lot of you're gonna need a lot more than this. I'm trying to think here, even if they did have a Valgavoth, I'm not joking you, like even if they reanimated a Valgavoth, I think we'd still win. I'm not even joking. I don't want to get ahead of myself here though. They could have a board wipe, but just A board wipe would make me really sick. So they are going to reanimate what, the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger? Yeah, that makes sense, but I think we're still okay. I'm not even joking you. So they just reanimate a Flesh Gorger. I think we're still fine. I think we're still going to pummel them with Tyvar. We do got a Disfigure. Maybe I'll use that. But for now, I mean, like, can we activate Tyvar twice? I think we can. I'm not even joking you. So let's just move into combat. And of course, we want to keep the Archdruid back because the Archdruid, at least one of them, is going to create the pumpage for Tyvar. So let's go. All right. Everyone's doing their job. We got the Druid pumping up the board. We got Lathril, the Blade of Elves, making our board nice and wide. And Tyvar, the Pummeler, is going to pummel the competition. Let's go. So they're tapped out. I don't even really have to worry about anything right now. So no, we got this. I mean, I know it sounds scary because they have a 2 Flesh Gorgers getting 10 life back, but this is going to get absolutely insane. So, well, we know we're doing this, right? So let's do that. Again, they're tapped out. You don't have to worry about sequencing here. So, bam! Look at that. And now we can actually do it again. So I guess we'll just do this, right? I don't know. Whatever. Just pay the life. And good game. Now we're gonna do this one more time. Look how much damage this is. Bam! Oh, I forgot about first strike. Okay. Hold on. I forgot about first strike. If it wasn't for first strike, we would have done a lot more. Let's check that out here. So, okay, I don't really know the mass for blockers, but look, that would have been a lot more damage. But first strike. Oops, I forgot about that. Varillion, hello. Well, go and keep this. This looks like a decent hand again. You always want to start off with Llanowar Elves, but sometimes you don't get that lucky. Scoured Barons, gotta gain 1 life, that's no problem to me. So I guess we're gonna start off with Llanowar Wastes. This is why we run the Duress. If we don't have a turn 1 Llanowar Elf, I guess we should do the Caretaker's Talent. Hopefully by the time the Vraska comes out to play, we'll just kind of have it in the bag, so. If they don't have any, well, I guess that's kind of a problem, right? I mean, all right. The only thing I'm thinking here is maybe we... Obviously, I'm going in for the Wildborn Preserver, but I'm just thinking, like, if I... Maybe I should have gone in with the Leaf Crown Visionary. There's our Llanowar Elves, okay. I was thinking with the Leaf Crown Visionary, I'm like, do we want to draw? I was like, not really. Because we can't cast more than 1 spell each turn, so getting rid of that flash is kind of not great. So maybe we do just do this now. Yeah, I'm already having buyer's remorse here, so I should have gone with this last turn. I mean, we're still going to be able to go for X = 1, so I guess it'll still be okay. And now we swing in. Okay. I mean, that worked out fine, but probably should have gone in for Visionary first, and then the Preserver. And then Drew, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm just overanalyzing it. I think we're sitting fine. So another Phyrexian Sensor. This card's actually, like, pretty cool. I've never brewed with it, but, like, it actually is pretty good. It kind of just stuns your opponent. So, I mean, that is pretty cool. Alright, so now that they have 2, even if I did top deck and do something like removal, we're still kind of screwed. So, do I want to draw is another question. I think we go for the Elite. Let's go for the Elite first, and now I can draw, because I can't cast the Llanowar Elves even if I wanted, because it's not Phyrexian. So we gotta go for the Throat now. But now we at least get 2 for 1 here, kind of, so we get 2 creatures that are buffed. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells in this match. I don't really know what to expect here. The Vraska, alright, so we gotta pay the Phyrexian mana for Vraska. Interesting. Is it Vraska or Vraska? I still don't even really know. But it's, you know, hopefully it's tomato and it's not decisively one or the other, because I say Vraska, but if it's Vraska, let me know in the comments and roast me. Yeah, we'll let that go. The other thing nice about removal is obviously we can play it and not totally get botched up by the Censor, so I think we're going to take away the... should we... I'm trying to think here, man. Maybe we should just go face. It's actually pretty damn close here, but because we are stunned, I think we should still swing in. Just kill a Vraska. Yeah, I think it's just fine. Alternatively, we could have gone in for Archdruid, but that would have made our attacks a little bit less clean. But then we could have held up, go for the throat. Another Vraska? Oh god. Like I said, I don't know. This whole game I've been just kind of walking on eggshells here. So another treasure token. Not great. But the sensor, they can't swing. Yeah, not comfortably anyway. So now we at least have a flash creature. So now we'll be able to cast it on their turn, which is very nice. So I guess we'll go for Archdruid first. I guess we might as well draw here, right? Draw. Blooming Marsh. Really swing with you. If they want to trade, that's fine. I don't think they will. Oh, they do. Okay. Oh, I was saying. Well, now we're free. This whole game has been so awkward because now I can just go for Archdruid because now that I'm not stunned by the Phyrexian Censor anymore. But I guess I have the Preserver. This whole game's been so weird. All right, Vraska, what you got? All right, that's fine, I guess. And a Caretaker Sound. Okay, we're actually looking pretty good here, though. I mean, they're all out of firepower from what I can see. So, I am going to go in for the Wildborn Preserver. And I don't really have a way to de-artifact this, so I will... I think we're pretty much okay here, right? So I want to save the... We're good. We just win, right? There's nothing they can do. Okay, we're good. Yeah. What am I thinking here? All right. I guess we could just pay for this. It doesn't really matter. We'll just draw for fun, but we're going to be able to go in for X equals 4. This is it, though. X equals 4. Yeah, crack these artifact tokens. Or actually, we don't even have to. Sometimes math's hard, but nevertheless, we got this. Wow. Nice. Thank you. We'll go ahead and give you a thanks. Thank you. And we'll go and swing in. Wow. That whole match was really awkward, but we got the job done. Vengeance. Hello. Well, no black. Now, nah, we're getting rid of this, so. Tyvar. 2 Tyvars. This looks better by default, so let's go ahead and get rid of you, and we'll be on our way. So that was a mulligan. Let's go ahead and give the opponent the friendly mulligan. Hello. Everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan, because those things suck, so. Alright, Vengeance. Let's see if you're going to take a Vengeance out on me. So Golgari mid-range is, I don't know. Like I said, they could just be elves. I don't know. Are elves, most people I've seen that run elves are, there we go. I guess we got our answer. So, nevertheless, I'm going to go for the Preserver. Got the Elite now. I think we definitely just want to be, hold on. We could actually go in for our Elite, but I think just going in for the Druid's a little bit better. We don't have to worry about pumping up the Preserver just yet. Let's just hit him for 3, whatever. But I wonder, are most people running mono green elves or the Golgari version? Elf. Tyvar, whoa, okay, so I'm not running this Tyvar. So we got Tyvar, the Jubilant Brawler, and then I have the Pummeler. So let's see whose is better. Loam Speaker. I'm actually not running the Loam Speaker either, so definitely multiple ways you can run the lovely elves. I guess we'll go for the Elite. I don't think we have to pump this. I'm just trying to get Tyvar down. So 2 elves here. I would say no. No, I don't think that is very necessary. That's going to come and tap. It actually does not matter, because now we got 4 down the battlefield. So Tyvar, the Pummeler. There's going to be 2 Tyvars on the battlefield here now. But I'm going to decline this, and then we have 2 just enough left over to go for the throat. I think we'll go for the throat, the Loam Speaker. It's just a bigger creature right now. So. Pummeler up top, baby. Let's go. It's the Henchlord 83. All right, well. Henchlord, I guess we'll keep this. Got the Disfigure. So this is exactly why we do like the Disfigure. And mostly, I say most of these decks do run protection nowadays, so I am gonna keep this. It's a little yeah, now that I have the green, again, sometimes I do just kind of roll. Okay, no, never mind, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. We'll go ahead and Disfigure. Sometimes they leave the mana up while they attack, and then they have like the Snakeskin Veil, but I don't know. What do you think? Is it like, it's kind of a catch-22, because you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if you Disfigure immediately, they can't protect it. But if you wait, you also could maybe hit a Manifold Mouse, so I'm glad we did. Alright, so I got a wild... Yeah, if they're not tapped out, I can't... I would probably go in for the Preserver to block, but nah, we're not doing that. So I am on the draw versus mono red. I guess I always say mono red. We're just red, but technically not mono red. Wildborn Preserver. Wouldn't mind another removal spell. We do run a decent amount of removal here, strictly because the best of one is so aggro, but I'm pretty much looking a little floody here. Not too great. So I guess we'll just kind of get you going. Decline. I'm not going to swing in case they do, like, I don't know. Maybe we could have, because I'm not really going to want to block unless they're completely tapped out. What's the odds that they actually tap out? My back is really itchy right now, in case you're wondering what the hell I'm doing. Like, the middle of my back is itchy. Alright, got it, mostly. Alright, so... Swifty. Well, they actually are tap. Okay, I was going to say, like, what's the odds that they tap out? God, it's so close. I guess not. I mean, we do have another Elvish Archdruid, so, like... Man, I guess. I don't know. I guess so. Doesn't feel great. Doesn't feel great, because we could have used the Archdruid to pump it now. Yeah, maybe we should have kept that Preserver. Alright. At least we gotta go for the throat now. Yeah, we should have kept that Preserver. That didn't make any sense. I mean, we're going to block here for sure, right? I mean, they only have one open. So, I don't know. The opponent keeps, like, playing stuff, like, I would say, like, premature. So, Monstrous Rage, now we just go for the throat. So, I think I've made probably at least one error this game, but they've definitely made a few errors here, because now they're just going to run right into that Swifty. Or the Swifty's going to run into my Druid, and that's just going to be a block, yeah. That's just a clean kill. And we get a Lathril. Okay, there we go. Lathril, the Blade of Elves, is going to help us out a lot. We needed a little bit more firepower, and we got it. So, I guess we'll call it Elf. Might as well. Don't want to pay anything. Well, I wouldn't have had to anyway. Whatever. I guess we swing in, right? Nah, I don't know. I think we'd rather just build up the board. I mean, if they have haste creatures, I guess we'd keep, but like, maybe this is a little bit too passive. I don't know. A lot of I don't knows with this deck. Well, they're not gonna pump it too high. Like, worst case scenario, even if it was a Monstrous Rage, this will die, so like... Stays can fail is fine. As long as we keep the Lathril on a one... Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I think we're good to go then with the Preserver, so let's go for the Llanowar Wastes. We're definitely swinging in with the Lathril, we know that. So, swing in, this should go on the stack, and then I guess I'll flash in the Preserver. Right? I guess we could get the Preserver down, but it'll go on the stack, I guess. Here we go, now we're... I'm dumb. I'm so stupid. Oh man, I'm dumb. I guess they didn't have priority, so it didn't really like ask me. I'm so dumb. I should have just played the Preserver. That is so disappointing. Feel free to roast me. I deserve it. All right. Well, I guess I'll flash this in now. So, damn. I guess we do have pretty much an army of elves here to block. I don't want to put my Archdruid in harm's way. I guess I could like maybe shock it or something like that, and then this becomes a little less fortunate. So maybe we'll do this. Maybe we'll double block here. In this case, worst case scenario, if they shock the Archdruid, and no, do they really have it? Or torch the tower? Okay, same difference, I guess. Kind of whatever. All right, so let's look at the kill on one. Oh my god. We can still rebuild the board with Lathril. Oh my god, land! I guess when it rains it pours. I kind of deserve it. I'm not gonna lie though. I think I kind of deserve to lose this match. Like, I played so friggin' bad. Flooded to the gills, which is a little just extra cherry on top, but seeing Innkeeper's talent with that enchantment, glowy border, or whatever the hell you want to call it, pretty good. I think I'm gonna just chump block here, right? If they don't have trample, I'll chump block all day. Might still be looking okay, but like I guess I cannot believe I messed up that Preserver. That Preserver play. Okay, they didn't. I think they were tapped out, was what it was. So it didn't ask me anything. So it went on the stack. Maybe I should have gone full control. Got a Llanowar Elf. That is better than nothing. So whatever. Swing on in, baby. As long as we can just keep chump blocking this Challenger, I don't really care how big it gets. But if they have Monstrous Rage, it'll get a little sweaty. Level 3, that's fine. Now they're tapped out, so we guaranteed can just chump block for this turn. Alright, Cavern of Souls, more Flood, that's okay. I think we do... I'm going to swing in all. Well, a little apprehensive. I've already screwed up this entire game, so what's another screw up, right? As long as we get to get more chump blockers, should be okay. So, things getting bigger. As long as they don't have a Monstrous Rage. Honestly, though, like... I have 14 life. I mean, like, can they really... Like, what can they really do here? Nothing, huh? Okay, we got them scared, and we got a Tyvar. Okay, so we kind of got bailed out here. I have played horrifically... Just horrific. Absolutely horrific this match, but fortunately... I won't say unfortunately. Fortunately, we should be okay. Tyvar is going to take this. Let's go ahead and swing. No matter what happens, we're going to use Tyvar to pump up the whole board. So, Tyvar the Pummeler is such a good card. Very good top-end card for this deck. Yeah, it does not matter where they go, and it doesn't matter. Tyvar the Pummeler. Let's go ahead and buff up all of our elves. Tyvar with the Lathril. Doesn't really matter. I guess it could, like, what, shock or something. Snakes get Veil. It does not matter. We take out red, which feels pretty good, despite our horrible misplays, but... Tyvar Pummeler, it's gonna pummel him, so I'll take it. Javagadas, hello. Sure, I butchered that, but nevertheless, we'll go ahead and keep this. Do you have some removal? Duress, well, I had some removal. A little yucky here. That's alright. Stay positive here. We got our Lathril, Blade of the Elves. What could go wrong? So this is Dimir. Honestly, Dimir is so good right now. Duress, well, alright, we get a little bit of a break on that one, so. But, oh man, we really need not land right now, but that's okay. If they're Duressing our hand, I guess we get a little bit of a moment to breathe. If we were going against mono red right now, we'd be cooked. Yeah, I mean, the Llanowar Elves, I do like to see ya. I prefer to see you earlier than later, but I guess we still have one, so. Dimir literally counters or kills everything, so I'm not really... Whoa! All right. Oh, whoa! Hey, I was expecting a counter or a kill, but I guess our Archdruid survives for now. There's an Archdruid. That is a little scary. More land. Damn, that is really, really unfortunate. Damn, we need not land right now, but I guess we'll just go in for the Llanowar Elves. Llanowar Elves. Sequencing. I guess we'll just go for... Hold on, I kind of pigeonholed myself here. So Lathril, Blade of Elves, and that would get rid of my elf. So I can only do one, no matter what. No matter what happens, I can only get one of these down. So I guess it might as well be the Tyvar. Hold on, can we have gone for Tyvar and Lathril? No, we couldn't. I don't think so. So we're fine. We're fine. Ish. Fine-ish. As long as we get Tyvar down. So, can we outrace them? We'll go down to 10. But we still have another turn to survive here. Yeah, it's not looking great, but like, I don't know, maybe. So if I go for Lathril, Blade of the Elves, I mean, I guess, if they didn't have a counterspell, maybe they don't have one now. I mean, that's sounds okay. So now I have 4 elves total. So the Elvish Archdruid we can swing in. I mean, is there a way we can outspeed him here? I guess with Tyvar, I mean, now we have protection with the Tyvar, because we can, you know, well, we always had it, but now I have extra protection with the Lathril, so I guess so, yeah, you're right. We have protection. I can give him indestructible. Wow, okay. Cool. This is going, like, too well. I'm a little skeptical. So honestly, any kill spell just kills us because Archfiend is will just deal 2 damage to us. Doomsday Excruciation. Well, no, this doesn't matter. What? Yeah, this is fine. This is fine, right? Yeah, okay. Wow. Wow. Color me surprised, but we ended up taking this. Yeah, this is the game's definitely over. The Lathril alone just has like whatchamacallit, menace. So let's go and just pump up our board here. It does not even really matter. We don't even have to use the go for the throw. We've got menace. They're tapped out, and I'm not worried about anything. Wow. Okay. I did not expect to win that at all. But I guess when you have menace, Lathril, that menace, or go with the go for the throw. But I'd rather win with the Lathril menace. That's more fun. Hello. Well, yeah, let's just keep her to me. Got a lot of pain lands. Oh no, that's actually the Blooming Marsh. Sometimes the Blooming Marsh and the Llanowar Wastes kind of blends in, so nevertheless, got the Blooming Marsh and we're fine. Let's take a peek at that hand and what you got for me, Quickdom. Ooh, I'm actually gonna get rid of the cut down here. The outrageous robbery. I think I would rather just keep my creatures around. So I guess we'll just go in. I'll show you Elf. I don't even really care. We'll go for the Elf. Leave Crown Visionary. Typically, you know, it is what it is. Actually, god dang, maybe I should have gone for Preserver. I forgot that Harvester actually doubles up as removal. So that's actually on my end. Oopsie. Up the beanstalk. I have noticed that they, whatchamacallit, they put all the enchantments, they have the glitter around the enchantments. I think that was in the last update, because they did not have that before, but nevertheless, Glissa shall take care of said enchantment. I guess we won't have to see it. Remsball, hello. Well, go ahead and keep this, man. We finally got it, man. A Llanowar Elves on turn 1. Do we really have it? Oh, that was a little mulligan. Let's go ahead and give the opponent the friendly mulligan. Hello, everybody needs a friend. We take a mulligan because this one sucks. Alright, so, I mean, we finally got it. The only way this could be better is if we have Llanowar Elves on the play. But, this is looking pretty good, though. We are playing against control. Oh, Collector's Vault. Okay. I will say, we could go for the Cavern of Souls, which would have been really, really nice, but I'm still going to do it. And then we just go in for a lovely Elvish Archdruid. So now if we get temporary lockdown, that Archdruid, man, Llanowar Elves definitely gives some much needed life into green, because green needs it, man. I'm so tired of green getting the back end of everything. Alright, Duress. We'll go for the Duress. We do have black, so let's take away whatever you got going on here. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I guess we'll take away the invasion. But we're going to take away both things here, so it doesn't really matter. But we're going to leave one open. I guess we'll let them have a Collector's Vault. I've tried building around this Marina Vandrel artifact thingy. I think it's just a little too gimmicky for Standard. I guess they're not going to really be able... I don't know. Yeah, we'll just get rid of it. I think it is a little too gimmicky. I guess one Collector's Vault is essentially... I don't want to say the same as the other one, but... I think we're looking pretty good. Alright, we've depleted your hand. We've got 2 elves here. Collector's Vault's fine. Anoint with Affliction. I swear, every time you have, like, your removal in your hand, you always play against control. And then whenever you're playing against mice, like aggro mice, you never see any removal. It's like, I swear, it always works that way. Alright, just passed. Looking good. Got another Elvish Archdruid. Might as well pump up the board. So, pump up the jam. Pump it up. Let's go. Got a Cavern of Souls, so if they are running counters, we're good there. Swing on in, baby. Magic is easy. Search for an answer. I am a little nervous. They are kind of ramping up pretty quickly here. Would imagine they get rid of their Collector's Vault. They don't. Whoa. Whoa. So I guess they want to go double Collector's Vault. I thought for sure they would have, but okay. Another Cavern of Souls is pretty unfortunate, so we just swing in. Gotta leave them with 9, so this is, I'm a little nervous here, because we don't really have haste. Well, we don't really have haste. No, we actually don't have haste, so if I leave them with 9, I feel like we kind of are having to make tempo here, so Omniscience. Yeah, Omniscience, pretty cool card. Don't know if you've seen it. What you got for me here? This town ain't big enough. Okay, well, I don't have too much to say about that, so... Okay. Bam, bam. Down to 6, then we just replay it, I guess. I mean... Another Archdruid coming your way. Doubt this Anoint with Affliction will be relevant, so they're pretty much wanting to go in for the Omniscience, like, loop thing. They are running that red invasion. I just made a Omniscience infinite loop. I did not run that red invasion. I think Kaya does the same thing in this deck, but I could be wrong. Pretty much you just want to go for Kaya and then loop it with Omniscience, which is, it's really fun. But hopefully we can kill them before they get going. And another land! Oh, gross, 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 gross. We are presenting lethal here, so let's swing in. This town ain't big enough. All right, well at least they're not like killing it, so we can't do lethal yet. Down to 2, and I think we just have to go for it again. If they have like a sweeper, we just cry. Is what it is. Let's see if they got the invasion. They do not. All right, that was uncomfortable, but let's go. Dingo Hate the Baby. How you doing here? Go ahead and keep this. What's better, a turn 1 Llanowar Elves or a Duress? I think probably just the Llanowar Elves. That's kind of the point of the deck. So we finally got it. We finally are on the play in a turn 1 Llanowar Elves. Finally, we finally got it. Feels absolutely insane. All right, so I got double Duress. Obviously, we could get a little screwy with the mana here, but right now we're just gonna go in for a Tyvar the Pummeler. Tyvar the Pummeler on turn 2 feels absolutely, I don't want to even say broken, but it feels very good. Founding of the Third Path, again with that new enchantment glow around all the enchantment cards. Nice little touch there. Bitter Triumph, well, that is unfortunate. I can't protect the Tyvar. You can make the case that we should go for a Leaf Crown Visionary and then a Duress on turn 2. Because I can't, yeah, whatever. Alright, now I got a Glissa. The double black is a little annoying though. So I can't go for Glissa and a Duress, so that is kind of problematic. But I guess we just commit to the Glissa, I suppose. I don't feel good about it. So now we're sitting here with 2 Duress in hand. A little awkward in that regard. That's kind of the downside of not going mono green elves, though. So let's see if they got the Swarming Emergence. They have Swarming Emergence. I think we're just screwed, but I don't think they've got enough permanents in their deck right now. That is unfortunate. A Disfigure. Well, Disfigure, I swear, Disfigure, you always have it when it's not relevant, but nevertheless, I think this is fine. Ooh. Jace or Swarming... Well, Swarming Emergence is just going to be, like, the most problematic thing, so... Obviously, they can do this now. I think we were still correct to get rid of the Swarming Emergence, because I can't really do much right now. Whatever, yeah. And if they do this, then I can at least activate my other Duress and get rid of the Jace. So they have to pay for this. They still have to pay for the Bitter Triumph. Are they thinking, like, which... Okay, they don't. Okay. Oh, they do. Really? Really? They get rid of my land? That's fine with me. If I top deck into an elf, I can draw with the Visionary. And honestly, I am very interested in drawing cards right now. So, like, that's fine. There we go. There we go. That's actually beautiful. Now we can go for that and we can draw. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And then now we have enough just for the Duress. Let's get rid of their lovely Jace. And now they're out of a hand. And we're good. So they should have got rid of the Visionary. I don't know why they were so threatened by the elf. I guess they're both elves, but the Llanowar Elves, I don't know what the hell they were thinking there. So now we're looking pretty good here. I think we're going to get double draws here, right? Let's go for this black so that I have 2 green sources here. Well, actually, no, this is only when I cast one, so... Alright, that's fine, whatever. That's fine. So it's not when an elf enters, it's whenever they cast it. I guess reading your card, it does explain the card, yeah, whenever you cast it. So we'll only get 1 draw, that's fine. Obviously, gotta be a little nervous here. They could top deck into something crazy, so I guess the game becomes pretty linear. We're just gonna try and swing in an attack before they get the crazy stuff going. What's nice is, well, this is nice, but what's nice is that even if they were to reanimate an Atraxa, if they were tapped out, I could swing in and then disfigure my own creature. But right now, we'll just say no to that. So we could disfigure our own creature, and then they wouldn't get the life link, and then the other elves would go through. That is one cute way to finish off the Atraxa. So interestingly enough, they go in for the Picklock Prankster instead of the like actual whatchamacallit? The actual like searching for like lands or whatever, or not lands, instant or sorceries. I'm not really sure why they did that. I guess, you know, because I pumped everything up, so I guess it does make sense, but alright, we're good to go. Alright, bang, bang. I think we're looking pretty good. Ooh, could we even survive a track set? We don't even have to worry about it. Never mind.